for the tears.
Hello.
Hello, LaRue and Bliv. Commiserations.
I was here first.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well done.
Thanks.
And well, yeah, commiserations. Obviously, the first tournament you haven't won. Are you gutted?
Yes.
It sucks, yeah, obviously.
We are crying.
Yeah, I was crying.
Bliv, you
Yeah,
man,
we
you
were all
didn't get
crying.
to play in the finals either.
Oh, me. I hadn't been. What?
Did you play?
No, I haven't been to one training match this week, so I didn't play. But Liru wanted me here, so I'm here. Reading.
Like you could have done something different and perhaps changed it around a bit.
Liru?
What do you think,
No,
Bliv?
Bliv. If
Oh,
you were
shit,
in
me?
the game. If you were in the
Oh.
game. You think
If
you
I was
could
in the
have?
game, we would have won. But
Think so?
yes, no, but I think that we maybe should have done something different. Plus, like, from what I could tell, they were just better. Like, they were really good, apparently, on the open map and on the the snowball. But yeah, on the close map as well, they were pretty good.
I don't want to talk about the details of the match too much. We talked about that a lot with the Kura guys. I mean, specifically, what do you think went wrong though? Like in the match?
It's up to you, Ru. I wasn't in.
Well, obviously the set where they wrecked this 4-0 as Nords on Moloch Field by the River was pretty bad. Didn't have an answer for that.
You abandoned the 6 cav tactic after
2 rounds.
2 rounds. Yeah. What was the thought behind that? Do you think that the tactic wasn't working?
Dude, they had 5 jabs per person. They could jab down all our horses. So easy. So yeah, didn't work out for us.
I mean, did you think of doing that as Nords though when you switched over?
No, we decided to stick to our tactic because that's what we had been practicing. Not too much, but that's what we had been doing in training.
In hindsight, do you think that's a mistake?
No, I don't think that's a mistake. I think our mistake lied. Our mistakes were the engagements and the team play. Not as much the strats, except when they had Nords and all the jabs. That was we didn't have an answer to that from a strategic point of view. But other than that,
So do you think this is kind of like Mark's 6 cav being a bit more balanced out? Like,
I think at this point it's just another strategy in the book.
You don't think it's like the all-governing strategy on top
No,
of it, and
no.
it's gonna produce more and more?
No, I don't think so.
Actually, I'm sorry, I didn't watch the stream. And how many cap did they have on Nords?
At the end they had 7.
Alright,
They had 4
yeah,
cav.
cool.
Oh yeah, Nords they had 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh really? But all their infat jabs then?
Yeah, they had like I don't know 1 archer, 3 infantry, 4 cav. I think.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
I got a question.
No.
AE has done so well throughout the tournament, practically undefeated. How do you feel about the fact that Kurwa are the winners of WNL? Do you feel like they ripped the shirts off your backs?
Yes.
No.
Okay, 1 yes, 1 no. Why?
Well, I don't know exactly what you mean by ripping the shirts off our back.
Like the prize t-shirts.
Oh,
Like you did so well, but you didn't end up the winners.
For
Well,
me,
you can say the same for Korva, to be honest. They did well as well, and they earned their spot in the finals and then beat us. So yeah, I think they deserved it. We beat them in knockout, now in group stage, but you know it comes down to the finals. So yeah.
But AE are meant to win though, surely? They're still meant to win.
Well, you can't say
Well,
that.
obviously
no.
not. Obviously not. You know.
Like, just another team, innit? Like, we won a lot, but I mean, it takes a good team to beat a good team, I guess.
You think it was? What would you think was needed to have won that game? Think more individual training, or like maybe some better players, maybe some more
Some more
practice?
training matches.
Yeah.
More training matches.
Not as an excuse, but we struggle to get training matches.
Yeah, it's what Korva said as well. Like you know, we sort of are. Well, names and IG following is sort of the best in the scene right now, and when we have to fight each other, there's not that many really strong teams that we can play.
Do you think, in terms of natural talent, which is kind of a weird thing to like bring up, it's kind of hard to judge, I guess, as well. But do you think in terms of natural talent, there's an advantage for one team over the other?
I'm going to give a very diplomatic answer. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right. When you play at this level of warband, it does not come like there's no overall skill difference. Not one player is that much better. It comes down to the moment because every fight is different. When you watch that graveyard fight on Fort of Honor, like every graveyard engagement was a bit different. So it's up to the players to decide what to do and stuff. And that's just that moment. If it works out, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's it. So I think that's not really any individual talent difference between the teams.
Yeah,
Go ahead, sorry.
well, yeah, with two really good teams like that are possibly equally good. Like you basically throwing a dice every engagement that way.
But there's no, I mean, other than the flags, there's no real random element though, so it's not quite the same as a dice. Like,
What is happening? Like
No, it's not the same as a dice, but it's different every single time, and that's you have to always estimate the fight a bit, call out for team play, watch out for their cav, their archers and stuff, and and when you fight a team like Korra or like a team like A, the moment you lose one or two players, you've basically lost the round.
Is there any frustration from A about the way the flags went on the second set?
Yeah, there was a bit of frustration, but we should have also engaged better. We tried it differently a little bit the last round, and that worked for us. So we should have done that from the start. But it's a very hard flag to engage. It's a very strong flag, the graveyard one.
Okay. Do you think that the flag has too much of an impact on games like these, like big
Oh
games
yeah,
where
for
it's really
sure.
close?
Yeah.
It's too much of a big random element.
Wouldn't say it's too much, but it has a huge impact for sure. Yeah.
it does, yeah.
But you wouldn't say too much, but it is obviously very influential.
Well,
Is it something you like to
teams'
change
strategies.
through like a model or something?
Well, team strategies are based around protecting these flags. So every basic setup you get is protecting flags. When you remember our match against IG, they basically gambled on for that hill flag on field by river, and they lost horribly. And it's exactly the same thing. You have to try and cover at least two, preferably three of the flags. And if you bet for one, then you basically lose. So the flags are important, but team strategies are adjusted to that, I think.
All right, fair enough. What's the future for A then? Like,
We're disbanding and starting a CSGO. X is going to be our CSGO captain.
Yes.
Yeah?
No, but yeah.
So we'll see an A team in the next tournament and the next major tournament.
Maybe.
We'll discuss that internally, I'm sure, if there's still interest and stuff, but we're not disbanding because we lost the Korva now.
We ain't about that life.
No, man.
Fair enough. That's cool.
Not that salty. Don't like. No, we're all right. We laughed in TS afterwards, so.
Spirits are still high.
But you're pretty pleased with the tournament as well, and the state of the scene. Other than that,
It was good tourney. It was real good.
it was cool. Yeah.
It's a shame that I had to end this way. No, just kidding.
Is there any
Cool.
were there any cool players that really surprised you and really came out and gave a
Well, I
performance
thought-
that was just like scary and like you think they're just playing so well and that really made it hard for you?
I didn't find any of them really scary, but I did notice Relax was better than I thought he was.
He had a better game than you thought he
Well,
would
I thought he was shit and he wasn't, so yeah.
Sakiji played pretty well as well.
Yes, but Shikichi is a good player, everyone knows that.
What about Blacktide?
I think he did fine. I didn't really notice him. Not a lot dying, not a lot getting a lot of kills, so I think he did fine, yeah.
A lot of javelin kills. We noticed on the
Yeah,
stream.
man, the jabs were sick. The headshots were sick. That gotta give that to them. The jabs were sick.
All right then. Well, I mean, is there anything you want to sort of mention as well about the match or the tournament?
Well, I wasn't at the match, so I can't really say anything. But
Tournament, man. You gotta talk about tournament.
I don't want to talk about it. I say it's a good tournament. And good luck to creating a new one.
Will AE be looking to perhaps with their own money try and I don't know, like get some sort of memento for the tournament anyway, or maybe not memento because that would just be like depressing or whatever, I guess. But like some kind of like.
I think Azan is brewing on like sitting on some. I'm not
Maybe
sure.
mouse
That's-
mats. You could get like an AE mouse mat and get it sent to all the members of the.
I already sent a tweet to Freaky to ask if they would still make AE t-shirts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have not yet responded, but it would still be swag, man.
It might be
You
kind of,
don't
it might be
know.
kind of depressing though, surely. Like although you like play really well and you had a good tournament, it's always going to remind you of the one that where you
The
able
one
to
that got
defeat
away.
it.
No offense to Kobe right now, but I'm not really depressed about this loss. We've been dominating the scene for 2.5 years, and this is the day we lost, and that's it. When they or any team does that for 2.5 years, then I'll be very sad. But until that day, I don't think Bob will last 2.5 years anyway, because I'm hoping Bannerlord will be out lost. So yeah.
Well, there you go.
We can have a t-shirt that says second place. It's alright with me.
Number
You
two,
just want to share.
number two, and like a picture of a turd.
Number
The
two,
baby.
first time in 2.5 years.
First to
We,
lose.
we have a tweet in here saying, from tweet from Wolfpack saying, no Mitchell, no win for AE. Were you missing players?
Didn't you play?
I think he played a bit, yeah. I'm not sure.
Were you missing any key players? Anyone you would rather
No,
seen in there?
no.
Okay.
We had a very,
You
very
were full-
nice
full strength.
warm up. We had, I think, 15, 16 players there, so we had plenty of people to pick from.
And your full strength as well. Your full side.
So, well, we could have done more training, but other than that, all our players are good, yeah. Nobody broke their wrists in
attendance-wise.
wrestling.
Fair enough. Is Carrick made a full recovery by now?
I'm sure he has.
I think his arm is still fucked
He
up.
was hungover this morning, which was a bit shit, but other than that, yeah, fine.
I think his arm's still
Play.
swollen though.
Is there anyone you thought? Obviously, I don't want to like force you into slagging your teammates, but is there anyone you thought on the team played pretty badly, and perhaps could have, maybe kept themselves in better shape for the game? Maybe might have made a difference if they were a bit more on it.
Deacon had to apologize a couple of times, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Deacon.
Well, we have this rule: when you die as the only one, or only like 2 people die, then you have to apologize for dying. So yeah, Deacon had to apologize a couple of times.
What, if you're the only
First,
person who dies in the round?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm. That's not normally a bad thing.
No,
Like,
it's,
it's
no,
more-
I
it's more
think
if
everyone
you're like
played
the
okay.
It's more like if you die in a really bad way and then the team
Dude.
loses.
You wouldn't know like when
Liv?
Live? Team loses and
I
live.
think we dropped them. Man.
so
He's down.
much shit in me like that.
Sweden has the
He's-
best internet in the world, and Bliv
Yeah.
still like comes through as like a robot. Okay,
Apparently,
well,
Ochel was
Lion?
telling me that Mitchell didn't play, so I don't know why he didn't play, but yeah. I guess we missed him then.
and Pepper tweeting as well saying, hashtag support Mitchell, hashtag new maps. Is that something you think needs to be brought in? Because I mean, in the last WNL we had a lot of new maps. This WNL we had no new maps. Is that right?
I think that's right. I think some new maps would be fun, but yeah. I think all in all the maps is not that much. They're okay, they're fine.
Things like Village being in, perhaps gonna get a kick.
Villages, I like Village, that's because I'm an archer.
Do you think Field has had its day?
No, I think it's coming back, isn't it?
But with the flags so far apart, don't you think it's kind of? It feels like almost. a
But
little bit
it's
silly
the
to-
most open map in the pool, so yeah.
I'm sure we can make an open map that's just as good. It doesn't have stupid flags.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Do you
Yeah, I
get
mean,
it?
it's not a big deal when you're playing as all cav because it's not like you have any problems getting to any of the flags when everyone's cav. But I don't know. I still feel like not the best. But anyway, it was a really good final. I think I want to watch. I want to give you an opportunity to shout out as well now. So we just start to wrap up the interview.
I'm not gonna shout. My mom might think I'm crazy.
Nothing to shout, okay? LaRue, any shout outs?
What did you say, Liv?
He doesn't
My
want to
Your
shout.
mom
his
might think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
My mom might think I'm crazy if I
He's
shout.
just shouting, yeah.
Alright.
himself.
No, I don't have really any shout out to do. Oh, shout out to Shama because he clutched together with Weirdo. He clutched around on Feel Bad River. It's pretty badass.
That was true, yeah.
Shout out to Weirdo as well, then. Yeah.
Fair play. Alright then. Well, we're going to wrap up there. Thanks for coming for the interview, guys. Commiserations once again. I'm sure AE will bounce back. They
Perhaps.
normally do. Well, they don't normally have to, but they will anyway. And yeah, we're going to wrap up the stream anyway, so move you guys out. Take care, guys.
Right. I can leave myself, thank you.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
Alright,
Kick him out. Get him out of here.
been a long stream with the interviews as well. Guys, hope you enjoyed the WNL and all the coverage that MBT was been able to provide. No tournament has had as many streams as the WNL Season 3. And it's been funny, man. I've had a good time.
I've had a wonderful time as well, Lus.
Conclusion has been brilliant.
I'm glad
And,
it came to an end here with an exciting match. Kurwa coming back from a deficit, defeating the reigning champions. So you got quite a story here.
Yeah, damn straight.
A hell of a
Esports
story and a hell of a match
Esports
to
about
watch.
storylines.
Yeah.
I think I think we're gonna wrap it up there.
So we're done with. This is the end, I guess, isn't
It's the end
it?
of the WNL3. But we'll be back with more tournaments, and MBTV is going to be bringing you more content as well. We're going to do some Horse and Sword perhaps in a couple of weeks, and then we'll do maybe a bit of try and get some of the DNL streamed. MBTV ain't going anywhere, but
Yeah. Well,
that's the end of the War by Native League Season 3, though. A great tournament. Definitely want to shout out to all the admins, all the referees,
I'd like
all
to
the teams
shout
and
out
players.
to people.
Go ahead.
I just wanna thank the people watching, cause we do it for y'all.
Oh yeah,
Y'all are the
exactly. A
source.
lot of people came to watch tonight.
I know
Big
y'all are the
finals.
lifeblood of these streams, and
Get my
the
numbers.
people who tweet us, the people who
Oh,
type
yeah.
in chat. I mean, that's great communicating with us. It just enriches the experience. There were the players themselves and all these teams, man. They're just wonderful people. I love the post-game interviews we have with all these teams because you get a real look at the personalities behind the scene. You know, that's what makes it.
Yeah, man.
That's what makes
That's
it
nice
what
for
it
us.
is. The admins, of course, the people who ran this stuff, they're crucial, man. They're like underrated champions here. They don't play,
true.
but they do good work.
And well, they do play actually, most of them.
Oh, they do as well. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, they're
Scar
involved in all
is, like,
sorts of ways.
the mostly happening and stuff.
And
yeah.
finally,
But look,
I think most of all, I'd like to thank you, Lust, because you
Yeah.
brought me on board to all this. You showed
yeah.
me that you opened the door to competitive warband.
I'm feeling
and
this.
You take care of all these streaming like designs and all that stuff and jazz.
Oh baby.
And basically, your passion for the scene feels mine. So.
Well,
thank you,
yeah,
Lust.
I'm loving all of that. And if you've got passion for the scene, make sure you follow this Twitch channel as well because it does help us. Follow the Twitch channel, make an account if you haven't got one. Follow us on Twitter and subscribe on the YouTube as well. E-Man normally does this thing.
On YouTube.
His
and
YouTube
on Twitch
he does
sometimes.
little. I mean, I don't want to. They're Let's Plays there, but they're not like. It's not like some screaming kid playing Slender Man. It's like nicely edited and it's funny because E-Man is charming and he plays with this guy called Jeremy and he does his own streaming as well.
Yes.
So check out everything that E-Man gets up to as well because the goddamn entertainment package.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh, we should shout out to our sound people as well.
Oh, of course! I forgot to thank them. How could I? The background music you've been hearing this whole time, throughout all our streams, is either brought to you by Jason Shaw of Audionautics.com or by Lust's favorite. I forgot it. Johnny Humanoid. Johnny Humanoid.
Got a humanoid yet? Nervous test
AKA
pilot.
Nervous Test Pilot.
Yep. At Pool Mode 7 Games on Twitter, something like that. I believe it is. And also, I want to say shout out to. I think we still have some stuff from Incompetech as well.
Yes. Kevin
McLeod at Incompetech.com as well. So do check out that guy. He's sick. But what I want to make sure as we wrap it up that we leave to the sounds, and I want you to play the full song for this.
The Frog
But
one?
don't. Yes.
The Frog. Forest
Has to happen.
Rhythms is the track, in case
Forest
you guys
Rhythms.
want to hear it.
Enjoy this, guys. Thanks for watching the whole season. Take care. Have a good night. Bless you. Bless you and all of your family.
God bless.
I love this scene so much. I'm gonna cry.
It's almost harvesting season. It's almost harvesting season.